2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. And let's see what he can do here today. Getting ready to play their third. Not a bad line, this one. Time now for the fourth shot. Right into the water on that one. Here's their sixth shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this, it'll add up.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
They're nicely holed. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
This putt for par here.
Get excited. This could go in. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well hold.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From about 200 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This is on a great line.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And here we are with their 4th. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 5th.
Found the green side rough.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
That one should find the surface.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Is that what they had in mind?
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Just didn't drop.
This one for bogey. And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Coming up from the bunker.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Playing from 110 yards out.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Great touch.
Nice stroke. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole is a par 3. Nothing sweeter than a draw like that. This is an extremely long putt. He might even have to hinge on this one.
Well, if he holds this, he's going to apply some serious pressure to Tony Finau. Finau will be saying, hey now.
That was a gallant attempt.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
An opportunity to make their par.
There it is. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Early days, Rich, only 9 holes into this event, but nothing separates our two rivals.
Nothing at all. Pretty evenly matched so far, Luke. It's early in this event, so looking forward to seeing which one of these players will get those bragging rights when this is all over.
Not bad. 2 over for the day. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Okay, that'll work. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Get in.
You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by 4 strokes.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Well, that's a handy shot.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Okay, time to return to the action. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Sitting at 1 over. And choosing the 8-iron here. That could play. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. He's currently tied for 7th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. His 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Going with the 7.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Ooh, that's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. This would be a great up and down. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Good putt that. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Now 4 back after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Playing their 4th shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Well, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
3 shots off the lead.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt is about 8 feet. And that signs off on today's round. And at the end of their round, they find themselves in 7th on the leaderboard.
Decent performance, but I know this player's expecting a little bit more out of themselves. They're really not the type of player that will settle for a top 10.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
You know who likes top 10s? Dick Clark. Dick Clark loves top 10s, but right now, this player does not. So they are going to have to absolutely get it done over the next couple of rounds.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Absolutely flushed. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He finds himself in a share of fourth.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there. Teeing off here at the third hole.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Okay, let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole is a long par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
opting for the 5-iron. Outstanding shot, high quality. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Looking better.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 1 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 5th. Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Currently has a share of 2nd place.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 6th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? A couple under at this stage, tied for 2nd place.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 2 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 7th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. We've reached the 8th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Quality shot, that one.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
16 feet to the hole.
This really looks good.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And that will take him to 3 under. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Going with the 5-wood. That's a little wayward.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
A few shots under par at the moment.
Currently tied for 3rd position.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
On a nice line.
Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
And now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft hands.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
That's an awful error. Second shot here on the 12th. That's just inside the range. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
It was on a good line. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Sitting at -4 in a share of second spot.
Oh, so close. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just didn't drop. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Welcome to this par 5 hole. That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 13th. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt to move into a share of second place.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now at 3 under overall. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, got clear. Oh, I don't know. A lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Going with the 5-iron here. They're not a bad shot, that one. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this will be a good putt to hole and a chance for second place. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And a chance to move into a tie for second here. This one started out on a good line. Solid par putt, that. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 15th. Sitting at -3, currently tied for second. Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. This is from miles away.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He's currently tied for third. Well, here we go. An ultimate hole, the 17th. This one might roll into the rough.
That makes its way to the first cut.
Going with the hybrid. Splash. And here we are with their fourth.
what's in front of them, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
That will drive you bats.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double.
Well done.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, so close.
A par putt awaits.
And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, Rich, not sure about you, but I thought that day was an absolute doozy. This player seems to be in decent shape, don't they?
Yeah, 2 rounds down, Luke, and I got to say, I'm awfully impressed. This player, the performance has been sublime. I can't wait to watch him in action again.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 5, starting the final round, so it's been a good week. But it will only be a successful week if they get the win come day's end. Lots of golf to be played and some good opportunities ahead.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, well played.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He's currently sitting in 4th place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. From around 140 yards here. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 12th hole, Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Currently at -3 for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That's tidy. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, looked like they hinged in that stroke. Playing their 4th shot.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole. Wonderfully played. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ooh.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And in it goes for the par.
Got to say,
putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Time to tee off at the 6th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Sitting at 3 under par. Just a couple of spots behind the leader. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Judging it beautifully.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 8-iron here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That's well holed. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Ooh, that almost went down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That gets the job done. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Bogey putt coming up here. Currently at 3 under for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Great shot. Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Bad got a little out of control, I think.
Well, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
And he needs this to save par. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, that's a clutch par. He's currently sitting in 4th position. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in 4th place. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Looking good. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Oh, great swing there. Second shot here on the 12th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, just missed. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
This is a good chance for the par. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Oh, well done. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Sitting at -3, currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway, but for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, got clear. Oh, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad. This one heading to the bunker.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently tied for third. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice line. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Penny, how bad is this lie?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
And in she goes. That's a good save.
Yeah, sitting pretty nicely in that bunker there, but a nice up and down indeed.
Now 7 shots behind after that. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Penny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Time now for the fourth shot. This next putt is for bogey.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Currently a couple under for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it.
That's nicely done. Playing from around 230 yards. Opting for the 5-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, this putt will be a good one to hold for a round of 68. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And with it, that concludes his event. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to this Divot Derby matchup. Get to that hole before the rest of them. Let's do this. We're going to have 3 people cut from the competition at the end of this hole. Could be more. We're in the deep stuff here. Oh, someone just drained one and the clock is ticking. Well done. We're heading to the next hole. Good stuff. And we're almost there. 5 slots remaining. And there we go. Now just 1 left. And we are heading to the next. Final slot has been filled. All right, you made it through the first hole. That's step 1. On this hole, we have 17 golfers and only 14 slots. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Countdown is on. We've got to get that ball into that hole. Countdown is on. Maybe one more crack at this. Fantastic work out there. We're moving on. All right, 5 slots left in this one. Now just 1 slot left. Okay, final slot has been filled. Heading to the next. Okay, 14 players left. 2 people will not continue to the next hole, and you know it could be more if you don't beat that clock. All right, time to beat the clock. It's ticking down, and we've got to get a move on. Okay, there are 6 slots remaining in this one. Yes, that is what I like to see. Moving on. Players left in this group. 2 people are going to get cut on this one. Could be more. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Here we go. Come on, green. Gonna work. First to the hole. Great stuff. And now that we are guaranteed to continue, let's see what else is happening out there. Okay, 5 slots remaining. Now 3. And now just 2 slots left. And somebody has filled that final spot. We're moving on. right, this is our 5th hole. Keep on pushing. We've got 10 players on this one and 8 available slots. We are about 195 yards out from here. Okay, time to put this thing in gear. That clock is ticking. Okay, 6 slots remaining on this one. Oh no, let's see if we can get another shot off before the countdown's over. Now 5 slots. Now 2. And that'll drop and we'll head to the next hole. Okay, there goes the final slot. Moving along. All right, you have made it through 5 holes of competition. Let's go. On this hole, 2 people will be eliminated. Could be more. Only 4 slots left. And the final slot is filled by you. You're going to continue. And next hole coming up, someone just filled that last slot. Okay, 6 players left in this one as we tee up. And on this hole, 2 people getting cut. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Uh-oh, someone just started the clock. We've got to get this thing on the go. Okay, clock's ticking. Let's reload. 2 slots left. This putt's going. And we're in there. Qualified for the next hole. Great work. Okay, 4 players left as we tee this one up. 2 people will be eliminated on this one. It's getting there. And first to the hole. Great work. And moving on to the next hole, that last slot has been filled. All right, I want to see you crowned champ of the Divot Derby. Final hole, let's give it to them. Let's go. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Oh, someone else just finished up before we could get there. That's a shame. We'll get them next time. Next time for sure. Great work out there today. You finished number 2.